Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
Listen, man, this is for all my preppers, bro. Do not feel conformed to dumb yourself down because you got people in comments just saying any and everything about preppers, bro. About, oh, it never happened before. Listen, these are the same people that's going to be crying wolf and wishing they was prepping when you was out here giving warnings and trying to help the community out. You understand where I'm coming from? So I want to tell y'all, man, if you get that gut feeling that's telling you to prepare about something and you see what's going on in the world and you see how crazy things are, see people just conform to the daily news that we get. They're not even opening their eyes to everything that's happening. From movies to TV shows, they give you the blueprint just so you can get, y'all know, they want you to get familiar with it so when it actually happens, you're not shocked. But to these people, it goes over their head and they don't want to listen. Listen, bro, keep prepping, keep preparing, stay aware. Don't worry about nothing else. Just focus on you because it's finna get nasty and it's only going to get worse. So stay prepared and stay aware.
Look, USWR, the United States Water Reserve, will be one of the greatest wealth explosions of this century. Fresh water is the new oil. This is going.
Here's exactly what President Trump just announced on 60 Minutes just yesterday. It's already on Coinbase. It's called USWR, the United States Water Reserve. So the United States Water Reserve is all of America's water supply in one single asset that you can have access to right now before it's announced officially to the American people. And the price goes absolutely crazy. Here's why the billionaires have been buying into water for years and are all about to buy the heck out of USWR. Literally hours ago, the United Nations just warned that AI could use more water than everyone needs to drink. You can look it up for yourself. It's everywhere right now. And here's what the media is not telling you. Trump just attended the G7 in France. Trump and world leaders has officially agreed water is going to be a tradable asset. The USWR is leading the charge and the framework, and it will be signed on July 4th. So I had to do some digging, and I found BlackRock's public crypto holdings. Look at that, USWR. He's holding a lot of it. Then I visited the official website, uswr.ai, and displayed it clearly at the very top. President Trump is scheduled to unveil this to the American public on July 4th. When that happens, that's like 1,000x. My 10K will be like 10 million. Yes, I bought a fat bag on Coinbase. You could actually get it on Phantom Wallet as well, too. Comment water in the comments. I'll give you guys a contract address. And as always, this is not financial advice. Do your own research.
All right, Shalom. First off, I want to start by giving all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakakadash. Also want to give a double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who taught me this word and the brothers who teach down with sincerity. Also want to give a salutation to the elect scattered across the four corners of the earth, known as the speckled birds and the Israelite foreigners. And this one, what's going to come, that chaos is coming. It's quiet. Beautiful sunny day, right? Nice outside. I'm about to cross a beach. I'm out here in Carmel, guys. That's where I've been working at lately. It seems to be where I found all my gigs at. All right, it's a very nice area. You can check it out. Yeah, I ain't stopping. It'll be a nice place to stop and do a lesson, but I'm out here with these rich white folks. I don't want to be out here. Look. So beautiful. See, and my thing is, we can't enjoy this, the earth, because who did the Lord get earth to? He says, I give you the uttermost parts of the earth. He says, I give you the heathen for inheritance, the uttermost parts of the earth, to his children, the Israelites. So this earth belongs to us. Right, but we can't enjoy it. I'm gonna just take this off, no point. I'm all over the place. But we really can't enjoy it because we under captivity. And that's why the scripture said this is not your rest. This is not our rest. Alright, but really the main part, I just wanted to push play. And I had a preset because Donald Trump is getting on live TV. He did 60 Minutes, and he said he's talking about it's going to be a water crisis. That the new AI facilities use up half a human population water, pretty much in layman terms. It's going to use up, these facilities are going to use all our water up. They're going to have water emergencies, and that's why all these billionaires, these billionaire techs, been buying up all the water for all these years. Also, while Bill Gates brought up all the farmlands and stuff, there's an agenda here, and this agenda is happening right in front of your face. And nobody's saying or doing any, people are saying something about it, but it's not on a mass level. It's on a very small level. Your algorithm have to tell you about it. If you ain't got the right algorithm, you're not gonna know what's going on. If you going on an algorithm of United States news and the BS that it feeds you, you're gonna think that Trump did come up with an idea. Gas prices went down, so the Strait of Hormuz is back open. Everything looks and seems as is that everything is going back to normal. Everything is great. Everything is back fine and dandy. That's what it looks like. So this is my preset. This is 2nd Esdras 16-21. Behold, visuals shall be so good cheap upon earth. And the food is cheap. Gas ain't cheap, but it's cheaper than what it was. All right, food is cheap. All right, rent ain't cheap and all that, but it's affordable. If you just living in a bubble, everything seems like it's gonna be okay in a little while. It seems like things are gonna go back to normal. We're back in the summertime, plan your vacation, do what you do. But let's see, 2nd Esdras 16:21. Behold, visuals shall be so good cheap upon earth that they shall think themselves to be in a good case, and even then shall evils grow upon earth, swords and famines and great confusion. And you see that now. So the food is cheap. All right, I can stop right now and get a burger for about $6. Get a 8-piece for about $12 and eat on that all day, and maybe tomorrow I'll take some to lunch. All right, so even though all these things are happening, the men of the Lord are still out here warning. They got people out here, they got their boats, you know, got their lattes. They're living their life. No worries in the world, but all worries is about to hit this place. All right, Trump said that we're gonna run out of oil here in 4 weeks. Oil reserves are already being used and we're about to run out. All right, the water crisis. All right, you got all these pandemics happening. All right, you got all these things taking place in the background, but nobody's speaking of them or talking about them. These things are gonna hit people upside the head like a ton of bricks. All right? They're gonna get caught off guard. It's another precept I had. And with them great evils, all right? This is Ecclesiasticus 36:16. Reward them that wait for thee, and let thy prophets be found faithful. So reward them that wait for thee, and the only one who's gonna wait for Yahweh Shai is the prophets. The 144, the elect. They're the only ones waiting for the Lord. These camps, these false camps, taking bags, selling out, falling out, fighting over money. Everybody fighting over money, talking about money. All these celebrities. I was just thinking yesterday how depressing it is to get on social media. It's just fake AI or celebrities talking about how much money they got, all their stories of being a celebrity. Fat Joe and Jadakiss, I watched that. He's always telling their stories. Cameron, Mace, it's just them talking about their stories of being rich and hanging around rich people all day. And that is mainly what social media is about. depending on what you like to watch, there's just a whole bunch of 2/3 niggas glorifying Esau Edom system and money and being rich and famous. How they sold their souls to become these great men on earth. All that is going to end here soon. Because everything is dead. Basketball ain't fun to watch no more. It ain't fun to do nothing no more. Alright? There's really not too much you can do anymore. Because, you know, everything is becoming just not fun. The mirth is dying in this place. But you still got some people trying to keep it going. But then you're going to get caught off case. You're going to get caught off guard. Then shall they be caught in a pitiful case. So reward them that wait for thee, and let the prophets be found faithful. O Lord, hear the prayers of thy servants, according to the blessings of Aaron over thy people, that all they which dwell upon the earth may know that thou art the Lord, the eternal God. And that time is coming when the Lord is going to show you who he is. The time is running out. And I believe the last times are now. I believe we living in the last seconds. I've always believed, but I believe it's literally about to go down. I believe that this oil crisis is all you need. Oil run out, everything's going to plummet. Can't nobody do nothing without oil. Everything's ran off oil. Everything, cars, airplanes, trains, transportation trucks, the way things get in and out of America are ran through oil. So if these things stop, that right there is going to be people. That right there, this stopping the oil right there is enough to disturb everybody and everything in America. It's gonna go to, oh, I'm planning a vacation, oh, to how I can't get to work. I can't put no gas in my car. Somebody getting killed for a tank of gas. So all these things are coming real quick and fast. Are you prepared for it? So I'm preparing my mind. When gas run out, I'm just gonna sit my ass down. You know? Fuck it. It's time. Here's another preset. I wanna get another one. I'm thinking of, because these people aren't taking Yahweh Shem Yahushua serious. They're not taking the prophet serious. You got people saying that nothing's going to happen. They've been saying that for years. These things have never happened. So since you never seen them, the Lord got you in a trick bag. All right? Let's see. Pitiful case. Pitiful. Second Esdras 9:9. Then shall they be in a pitiful case, which now have abused my ways. So like I'm driving. And they that have cast them away despitefully shall dwell in torment. So you people who have cast the prophets, who have cast Yahweh Shem Yahushua away, all you Genesis and all you false prophets, the time is coming that you're gonna pay. You're already paying on a small scale, but the big case, the pitiful case, is when Jacob Trouble hit this place and there ain't no recovery. The money collapsed. The system collapsed. The food's gone. All the anarchy. World War III. Race wars. It don't matter who's rich and got money. You all, hey, the scriptures say it's a time of temptation, hour of temptation, that the whole world's gonna be tempted for the MOTB, the Karagma. So it don't matter what your status is. The only one that's gonna have a good status in that time is the elect, those who have done the work of the Lord, those who fear Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. They're gonna eat. They're gonna be in a good case with Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. And even then, we still got to deal with stuff and go through stuff. But we ain't going to go through stuff like y'all is, because the Lord going to look out for his men. So once again, you got Trump going on live TV and telling you what's coming down the pipeline, which the prophets have been speaking of these things. They've been, and not just the prophets, the doomsday people, the preppers. Everyone's been warning you people, but you didn't want to hear it. You wanted to keep going on with your life. And the main thing you don't want to hear is because you don't want to get right with Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. So that time is coming where you're going to be caught in that pitiful case. So I hope this lesson was edifying to the elect. I'm going to attach a couple videos on this of Donald Trump, of what I'm talking about. And we're going on to the next one. Shalom.